What's up, guys? I'm here to do your 11/11 portal reading. It's heavy. There's like a sense of gaining more clarity and a deepening of our roots, higher access to consciousness, or access to higher levels of consciousness. Let's see, I'm going to check in on the collective I reach, see if I can't reach beyond a little, draw some new folks in. Please like and subscribe. I do astrology readings just for signs to kind of like narrow down the collective. Yes, the keeper of the records. Wowza, and what a way to start this reading, this new era. And like this whole portal thing is supposed to last until the 29th, so just like there's downloads and I mean it's as if there's tangible evidence that people are leveling up in their lives, in the discomfort they're facing, like the new set of struggles. But it's also like, I feel like how we see the world around us is leveling up. Like that whole, like the quantum equation. It's like going from like non-high def to like 4K. Things are going to be much clearer. And such depth to like the wisdom we already retain or have attained. Let's see. So the Hierophant is spiritual authority. He's the record keeper. I mean, yeah, to lead the way with him. Ooh, two more. King of Wands reversed. And the Five of Wands. I said this in my collective reading, and I feel like it's part of it. Like we need to lean into the discomfort. And the people raising from like I've heard people say the fourth dimension is just time, but it's more of like how we relate to time and with time and space. Like the shift here is it's a whole other level, like whatever D you want to call it. 5D. So when you ascend, though, all the things in lower resonance will become like glaringly obvious. This is such an opportunity to like lean into that discomfort. Like you will have access to those higher realms through the conflict you face. And how we face it dictates what timeline we maintain. You know, in those terms. Six of Cups reversed. This feels like there's, when it's reversed, generally people are like they're stuck in the past, and but here it's like that past is broadening our access to the implications of a deeper awareness of our past, an extended, you know, our reach is extending. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune, and it pulled out another card, which is the Eight of Cups. Yeah. Ooh, cool. Wow. I feel like I haven't even seen that card yet. The Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Cups, like, keep going. We're moving out from under struggle and like a poor grasp on reality and our past and our relationship to the past. things are going to get better as we move out of the struggle into the natural state of our planet, which is a paradise timeline. I feel like what's been going on in the collective has been, I mean, it's just the law of things. Like, we've been in such lower resonance, experiencing such like tyranny and disease and you know, the ramifications of generations before us. Now it's like we're blazing a new path here. Two of Cups, Temperance reversed, and the Hanged One here. It's the Hanged One. I like that. It's reversed. These two are reversed. Two of Cups. Our intimate relationships guide us. It gives us the keys to unlock whatever mysteries exist and how they manifest in our behaviors, in our choices, in partners, and in just day-to-day living. It gives you some blueprint to work from as they hold up a mirror for us, you know. If it's been shitty, like, why have you tolerated it? And for how long, you know, and what will be the breaking point. It feels like we're past the breaking points, and this is all like hindsight, looking at it finally with clarity. The Eight of Wands came up in my, it was the first card out in my collective reading on Instagram. The Moon reversed, illusion coming to light, like seeing beyond the veil, seeing the guy behind the curtain, you know, the Prince of Coins. And the Tower reversed in a controlled way, kind of just facing the destruction and moving through it. Slowly, one step at a time. There's going to be a lot to clean up. The Princess of Swords. Lady Justice here. It almost looks like a clock, but then it almost looks like an iris. The Princess is the Page. And this is like coming to terms with a whole new outlook on life and thought process. Like, everything looks different now. So it's time to get acclimated. Maybe, I mean, what kind of obstacles do we face? What stands in our way? Oh. Pardon me. Excuse me. The Lovers. The Prince of Wands reversed and the King of Cups. And this, I mean, you have emotional regulation at its best here with the King of Cups. But you also have, like, a major lesson you've had to work through here. It's the Prince. Yeah. Prince of Wands, the Knight of Wands reversed. Again, he urges always to dig deep. You have to get deeper. You have to be willing to live more deeply in order to bring whatever connection will best suit you in this journey. Like, I'm gonna put these away and pull from another deck. I think I might pull an oracle card. I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh, sometimes I sit here and it feels like I get swamped with allergies. Not always, though. All right, moving through this timeline. Let's check in on our, Can we get some specifics on, like, what comes next? Where are we headed? What kind of tools will we need? What sort of assistance will we find along this path? thinking, like, what kind of assistance will we find on the path? Like, it was answered almost, like, you must act, you must do, you must be the assistance you wish to seek. So, you know, just deep healing. So, and this is never pleasant. You know, it shouldn't be pleasant. Like, this is the kind of stuff that hurts so bad, changes everything about your life, puts you on a new trajectory. When it's reversed, you clean each wound, you pull each sword out individually. The star again, this keeps coming up. I'd pay attention to your horoscope, like, as things have been going. And we had the moon already, but we are definitely being guided by the heavens, the celestial bodies. I just looked up at 11:01. What do we have? Queen of Pentacles. Moving into our established and secure financial situation and home. Beautiful. And she holds the star in her lap, you know, it's not just her pentacle, it's the guiding light. She's got it. She's firmly rooted in it. With the star card, I tend to see an audience. I have some folks who follow me on Instagram who have quite the audience. Got some actors, some musicians, some healers, and models. That kind of audience, like you, if you're headed in that direction, the best thing you can do is take care of yourself and the wounds you know you have. And while we heal and clean and remove each sword, other wounds might come up, you know, each one. If you take time individually to process, you're able to then move on to the other. And you can't do it all at once, or else, like, gee whiz, he would bleed out, you know, or we would just crumble. But I feel like all the blocks to that sort of thing, especially since the Scorpio new moon, have been removed. So there's smooth sailing through this stuff. It's going to be hard. You'll have to show up in solid truth and commitment to yourself. You know, this is an epiphany. And this process is, you know, pulling out the swords. I always call this the sword and the stone, especially when it's reversed. It's like only those worthy can remove that sword. Only you can remove the things that have caused you injury and pain. And this delicate process is being, like, universally encouraged from this, as above, so below. We've all been put in a position to sort of see what isn't working for humanity, for ourselves and our families, for our relationships, you know. Self-reliance here, you got to bring it home. And the home card, the happy home card, it feels like it's just bolstering this message here. Like, you got to be willing to, I mean, it's not you got to be willing to. It's like you are going to be holding it down on the homestead. We need to, like, withdraw our points of view instead of it being out in, you know, the web, the World Wide Web. Like, bring it home. Focus on drinking water and staying present. Listen to the people around you. Cultivate happy relationships. Maintain them. Reach out to your friends you haven't heard from in a while. And in the reading I did today on Instagram, like, I ended it, I saw the moon. I was like, it's not. But the second time it showed up, I didn't think it would come out again. I don't know why. That's probably why it did. light in the darkness. Like pay close attention to the moon cycles. People get squirrely in the full moon. They get introverted on the new moon. Use those things to your advantage. Charge your crystals in the full moon. Do your intention rituals in the new moon. Did I say full moon for crystals? That's what I meant. All right. And it's almost as if the star reflects, or the moon reflects her face. I haven't seen that before, but it's pretty accurate. That's like the same face. I mean, the moon does reflect the star's energy, the light of the sun, the light of the sun. I love when that shit happens. Good grief, though. Look at all these celestial bodies playing such major roles in where we are right now. As we proceed, you know, things will not be as we assumed they would be. That's probably okay. You know, we're experiencing stuff nobody's experienced before. Not alive anyway, you know. And I feel like there's more of a connection to like the stuff that went wrong in Atlantis. The greed and corruption that like eventually sank them. Like a lot of that story is told in metaphor, I think. But I think the only way that we could grasp it, where we sit in this density, in this timeline, is through metaphor. I feel like that's why symbols are so magical and powerful, because it conveys beyond understanding so people can learn. Thank you for being with me. I'm going to do some more videos. I was like, I'll put videos up every day, but I feel like a couple times a week. And the more than that will be bonuses. And happy Veterans Day. Bye, guys.